Hey guys, right, I'm back. Um, oh, wait a sec. This is awkward. I didn't close my door well. Wait a sec. Alright, there we go. Sorry that you can't see me, but I forgot to close my door. That would be a big problem. Start from out here for a reason. Yeah, come on. I really dislike the load function on this because it's kind of slow for my mind. Oh, and by the way, new character if you're playing the game. Do you? Alrighty. What? We have teleportation. Why do I use it? Alright, oh yeah. Um, so what do I do? Oh, and by the way, I did tag some some of the quests on the map, so I don't accidentally trigger them. Yeah, something like this. I know it's kind of weird to just use exclamation marks to pin out like what should I not do, but what else should I use? A question mark? Alright, let's clear these today, and we're going to go find the big alchemist, Sophie. No, that's not his name. Okay. He's trying to be sneaky over here.
Crush.
You guys serious?
Boom! Incinerate! Beg for mercy.
You just ruined this. By the way, developers, if you're watching this video, I don't think you will, but just a tip. If you guys can add the jump and slice function into the game, it will be very good. Like, you jump and then you do this, not like... Well, I know it will kind of be, like, how should I put? Overpowered, is it? I don't really think so. But, like, you can hear me clicking. I am clicking. And she's not, like, doing the air slice. Air slice will be a really cool touch to this character. Well, since at the beginning of the video, watch episode 7 or 8. I kind of forgot. It was a long time ago. Like, they actually do battle in midair, like Aether and Lumine. And yeah, something like that will really be a good touch. And why are there so many Wheel Acers over here and then I have no idea where they were? So I just passed them. That makes me very frustrating, and by the meanings I can just do this, so I don't have to talk. I'm doing the air thing again. Forget it. 5-star. Same as her base thing. Oh, come on, I need 2 more. This is 129 Hero's Wit. This is so satisfying. More satisfying than the cookie clicker. Alright, there we go. Nope. Ah, such a satisfying sound. Alright, I'll use this thing. Yeah, and then... That's not wasting. I just wasted 125 experience. That's not a waste for her. Oh, I can already feel the power surging. Alright, so... What? Crisis of Shield or... Pudgy Protections. Is that how you say it? Whatever. Never mind. Let's just slash in. I'm going to Albedo later. At least I have to get some experience in fighting. With no alchemy acquired. Oh, hi, Hiltros. Want to get a blow?
Prepare to be blown away.
Goodbye.
Boom boom.
Oh, I blew myself up.
Wing blade.
Well, that's not what I intended to do.
Crush.
Alright, come on. Just stop locking on to the wrong people. And stop cooking. I'm trying to kill you over here. Your last meal was yesterday. Oh, and the shield one.
Invisible evidence.
Alright, get it back on lit. You know what? Let's light it up. Better. Big Hill Troll has burned to death. Oh wait, that's not what I was supposed to say, right? I was supposed to say, what was the phrase again? Big Hill Troll tried to swim in lava or something. Alright, enough Minecraft jokes. I don't have Minecraft on my computer yet. And this is not the time to mention Minecraft because, well, you know, I don't have the game yet on my computer, which is unfair. Because over here it costs like, what, $300 US? Which I have no idea why. What are you called, dude? Oh, not Big Hill Troll. It's a mere troll. Or, forget it. Seeds of stories brought by the wind and culture faded by time. Interesting. Oh, wait. I remember something.
More speed.
Wasn't there an island over there? I kind of forgot. And... oh. Excuse me, I was kind of like... I was God for a second. That's not appropriate. Because I'm not. Alright, come on. Oh, barely enough experience. Give me all these. There's the island.
Beg for mercy.
the island by not the island. Ah. How am I so old? Oh yeah, new character. I'm gonna do a story a little bit in the future. So what, do I really have to use...
I'm looking forward.
Yeah, his bridge stays longer. Can someone fast forward this part? I don't know how to speed this up. So,
Freeze.
well, if you guys wanna, like, skip this part because I'm just building a bridge to the...
Cool it.
Wait, do I even have to do this?
Freeze.
Yeah. I think I do. My point is not pointy enough for me to glide all the way there. Well, even though I have like 240 stamina, but I still don't think it's enough.
Cool it. Dodge this.
I would like to have a full uncut video on this. So, well,
Freeze.
if you guys are not willing to see this part, then you can skip if you want to. But don't close the video because this is just like
Dodge this.
a 5-minute thing, or 4 minutes, or 3.
Freeze.
I'm just saying it won't be long. Well, if you guys actually kept on the video for over here and did not skip this part, then thank you.
Dodge this.
Well, I mean, not really any prizes. I can't give you a cookie through the
Cool it.
camera. And even if I can, I won't because pandemic. Cookies are poisonous.
Cool it. Dodge this. Cool it.
Oh, and yeah, right. I do have a boat. I now remember, but well,
Freeze.
it's not spawnable in Teyvat. It's spawnable in GAA, which
Dodge
is
this.
unfortunate. I would really like to use the boat over here. Boats are faster than just walking.
Freeze. Dodge this. Freeze. Dodge this. Cool it.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Freeze.
Don't drop into the water.
Cool it.
Water and ice don't mix. Okay?
Dodge this.
Now look what have you done. Cause now wet. He's not even working out or or doing. My bad. This is not the video to say that.
Freeze. Dodge this. Cool it. Dodge this.
Almost there, guys. Almost there.
Freeze.
Keep on fast forwarding. We're almost there.
Cool it.
Whew.
Freeze. Cool it. Freeze. Huh. Cool it.
I can swim the rest. Alright, gotta shake the water off. Shake, 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 shake.
Ready for reconnaissance.
Shake, shake. Alright, there we go. Um. Oh. Okay. Wait. What? Oh. Oh. Secrets. Ten primal. Not bad. Well, I wish there was something else, but ravage carving. Soils brought in the wind will bloom into legends of due time. Due time by time? Alright, this looks suspicious. I knew it. Observe the shadow on Sundial. There is no shadow. Right, ravaged carving. Ravaged carving, here it is. A rag notebook. The words on the sundial seem to follow on from the one by the Thousand Winds Temple, taking together the 4 lines, then deliver the complete message. Time, elemental vision. 2 a.m. until 5 a.m. Alright, we have long passed that time. So, Zawarudo. That's just stop time. That's not to fast forward time. My bad. Right, 216 is enough. Ooh. Sweet. Alright. Where are the rest? Show me, lines! Alright, where's the rest? Oh, that can't be a good thing. Any on the pillars? Yep, there sure is one. Right, let's get the bottom ones first. Wait, how many more? Alright, I'm just missing a ton masks. That's great.
Crush.
You gotta be serious.
Ready when you are.
Can't configure party when you're swimming.
What's your battle plan?
Alright, chill. Chill, game.
Windblade.
Each tail comes whisk in the wind. Oh. I know what should happen. Just show him. Just show him. Yep.
Windblade.
I knew it.
Motion to
Hey
repel.
you. Follow me. There's a much easier way on defeating you. Come over here. Yeah. Yeah, follow me. Hey, I'm here.
Incinerate.
Come on, follow me. Are you stuck?
Balloon.
No, you are not. Alright, come on, do your thing. Do your thing. No, you're too far. You're too far. Come on. Alright. Come over here. What are you doing? Alrighty. Alrighty. This is our time. Or not. Such giving me a pain. Do I really have to do him out here? Yep. Okay. Move those legs. Sorry, it didn't have any legs. And I'm falling. Come on, I need to meet Albedo today. I don't want to be stuck on an eye of storm. Storms are not creepy when you have a pandemic. Speed up. Alright, where is that guy? That's a rune guard. Where is he? Where is he? Nope, not here. Huh. Yeah, really, where is he? Hmm. That's weird. So I have to go back to 2 and 5 a.m. again? Yep, I sure do. And there's amino slimes. And it's just multiplying.
Windblade! Incinerate!
Where is it? Too many animal slimes! Stop! Stop. Partially abort. I'll come back later. Well, I'm not scared of slimes, but when there's like 20 in front of you... Yeah. There we go. The big pillar of wind. Alright, there we go.
Motion to compel.
Yeah, really, there are too many slimes. What is this? This is just unfair. Alright, follow me.
Motion to compel. Windblade.
Or not. Oh, I'm so low on health. I'm so low. This is not gonna work. Come on, follow me. Over here. Yeah. Um. Okay. This is not gonna work. Why? I just want to lure him into water again. Is that asking too much? Well, yeah, life won't be that easy, game. Of course, I do not like cheating, but alright, come out here. Come out here. I'll need to let you leave your battlefield and try this again. He's coming. He's coming. He's taking the bait. What is this? Alright, alright. I have a storm. Come over here. We have much to do.
Motion to compel.
Are you serious? Let me just destroy this animal slime first. And yeah, give me your slime things. Right, follow me. I'll fly slowly so you can keep up. Come on. Come on. Yeah, take the bait. Follow. Keep on following. Yeah, I know you want to defeat me. Come on. Are you serious? I'm descending too fast. You know what? I'll come back to you. I have a person to meet today. Not worth it. Not worth wasting my time. Bye, Joe.
Sister Rosaria, so here you are. Choir practice is about to...
I've told you already, I don't go in for that kind of thing. I've got more important matters to attend to.
Oh, but this event has commemorative significance. The church hopes that all sisters will be present.
Hopes? That's odd, because I don't recall a fulfill the hopes of others clause in my job description.
I mean, sure, but...
But what? You're the event organizer, aren't you? Do you not find it the least bit odd?
What do you mean?
This far out from Mondstadt at this hour? Even if you set out right now, I'll wager you'd still miss the opening ceremony. Who knows? Maybe this is someone's grand plan to make a fool out of you.
Huh? Well, that can't be. People aren't like that.
Hard to say.
Evidence decides what people are like, not your feelings. Maybe you're a little too trusting of other people. Don't fret, nobody's gonna blame you if you go back empty-handed. I can't imagine anyone else was delusional enough to think I was gonna show up. But if you dally any longer, you really won't make it.
You're right. It's a very important commemorative event. If I'm late, then... right, I've gotta get going.
Huh.
Seems like that sister's an expert in making people believe anything she wants.
I thought I heard something. Who are you and why are you eavesdropping?
We'd better watch out. She seems like a dangerous villain. Or a trickster at best.
Oh, really? I'm a member of the long-standing Favonius Church. You're an eavesdropping pixie from who knows where. And you think I'm the trickster?
Wait, she heard that? Paimon was whispering so quietly.
And as for this outlander you seem to be following... Huh. So it's you, the honorary knight that saved us from Storm Terror. Well then, given your status, I won't press you on your reasons for eavesdropping. Otherwise, depending on your answer, I could have arrested you on the spot.
What? Do the Sisters of Mondstadt have the authority to arrest people now?
We can't go turning a blind eye to hidden dangers, can we? Why shouldn't sisters have a sense of justice?
That doesn't sound right. But Paimon can't think of a good comeback.
Let's talk about you. What are you doing in the mountains?
We're looking for Albedo.
If it's him you're after, I made a point of noting his tracks. Many people have made their way up after the snowstorm. Let's hope they're still there.
So, are you also looking for him?
No, this is just a professional habit of mine. I sensed elemental traces in these tracks. Never hurts to be vigilant.
As far as sisters go, you're fairly mysterious.
I couldn't care what you think. Come on then. I'd like to see what he's up to anyway.
Rosaria said there were elemental traces in the tracks. They should show up pretty clearly with elemental sight.
Yep. And why is that footprint oddly long? Okay, I won't ask that. It's Albedo's personality anyways. I mean his personal meanings. I shouldn't care about how long a person's feet are.
You know, little pixie, your ability to appear and disappear at will is very interesting.
Yeah?
After committing a crime, you'd be able to leave the scene without a trace.
It's getting colder and colder. Rosaria, aren't you freezing?
Me? I'm alright. I got used to operating in adverse conditions a long time ago.
Rosaria?
Seems like there's more to being a
Want heat
sister
up?
in the Favonius church than Paimon realized.
Okay, sorry about this. Too much stuff on my bottom. It's nice to get some stuff away. Yeah, I feel heat. I feel your heat. Alright. That's enough heating up. Alright, where's Albedo? He went up more. Alright, which way? This way? This way, okay. Very interesting. Oh, there he is.
Is that Albedo? Why would he hang around a place like this?
The word on the street is he loves painting. He'll hang around anywhere for a good landscape. The views and scenery here are pretty good. Potential paintings everywhere you look.
But can't he see those hilly churls? Isn't he in danger?
If he can see the Hilichurls, then the Hilichurls should see us.
Uh-oh. Looks like we startled them.
Yep, as presumed.
Let's take them out of the picture first.
Bye-bye. Oh, come on, you shoot 5 arrows? I barely even shoot 1. Because I'm a sword wielder.
Who are you? Why did you alarm them? Thank the gods I'd already completed my painting. Would have been a shame to leave these particular hilly trolls unfinished.
You were painting Hilichurls?
What's up with painting hilly churls? What makes them so interesting? interesting?
I'm afraid the answer isn't easy to explain. If you'd like to have a look at my painting, it may give you a clue.
Huh.
Wow! Look at the detail! But some of it seems to have been done in a hurry.
You can find these hilly churls anywhere. Quite boring, in fact. Not worth closer inspection. But take a look at this specimen. The build, the coat, and there's a distinct force at work here. In the cyclical lives of such primitive communities, such unique attributes are an indication of evolution at work. Evolution, the transition from nothing into existence, from the known to the
Hold your horses. Ugh, something tells me we're in for a thesis and I haven't got the stamina.
Okay.
We found your man. I'm headed back.
Huh.
What? Don't you have any questions for him? Hey!
Typical Rosaria.
What a weirdo.
Cryo bears. Let me give you some examples. La Senoria, Rosaria, Eula, and does Kaya count? Well, he is pretty odd in his own way, but let's put him to a side. He's not that weird.
So Sister Rosaria brought you. Surprising. And I didn't have time to thank her. But back to the point. From her words, it seems that you were looking for me?
Yep.
We met a girl in Mondstadt, Sucrose. She said you were stuck with your research.
I see. So Sucrose sent you here. Then, if I'm not mistaken, you must be the honorary knight. You've got the whole of Mondstadt talking. I've heard a bit of everything. Your actions during Storm Terror's attack, your elemental control, and quite a few other mysterious things. I'll skip to the conclusion. There's only one possibility after all. You came from afar. From another world, correct?
Correct.
Excellent. If I could procure your assistance, I think my research would benefit enormously.
I'm not sure I understand.
Forgive me. This must be confusing. Where should I begin? The essence of life?
Whoa! You want to start with that?
It's okay, Paimon, I can handle it.
You're right. Giving a demonstration would be better than trying to explain. For example, awakening life. Breathing new life into fallen leaves.
You can do that?
Well, alchemy is really regardless, and I can't say that word for some reason. Alright, let's skip that.
However, I have a particular seed in my possession. The method I'm talking about has produced no results. It's like you, in that it hails from another world. Helping it to grow, to bloom. That's the problem my research is up against. That's where I need your assistance.
Well, if you're struggling to figure it out, Paimon's not sure we're gonna be much assistance.
I beg to differ. I'm unable to comprehend the intricacies of life outside of the known world. But you're not from the known world. By observing and researching you, I may just be able to find a way to get the seed to sprout.
So, I'm an object of research? Or simply put, I'm a white mouse.
Shall we just get out of here? This sounds a little freaky.
Is there any danger?
It's possible. But I will do everything in my control to ensure your safety.
Alright.
Time for a change of surroundings. We should be going. There's research to do.
Huh. Now who's eavesdropping?
Albedo and that traveler seem to have hit it off. Takes a weirdo to know one, I guess. I wonder, does this constitute a risk to Mondstadt?
I'm clean. I'm clean, Rosaria. I'm clean. Whoa, Albedo can teleport too? Okay, that's impressive. Well, who knows? Alchemy, right? Oh, and these guys. They're not worth of a living.
Prepare to be blown away!
I'll be on my way. Oh, now the book is here. What? Okay, that's confusing. Why wasn't it here, like, I don't know, 3 episodes ago? Okay. Now, this world really is mysterious.
Paimon has a question. After the seed sprouts, will it grow into anything?
I don't know, but I feel the importance will lie in the method, not the endpoint. Using alchemy to awaken otherworldly life into that would constitute a big leap in my understanding of the essence of life. After awakening, even creation may be possible.
Um...
Still a little difficult to understand?
No, Paimon's got a brain. But what's the seed gonna become? Isn't that more interesting than whatever it was you were saying?
Doesn't seem like you understood.
Well, if it turns out to be a delicious fruit, dinner's on me.
Yay! Paimon's holding you to it.
You steam through Paimon's ulterior motives.
Well, let's just say I, occasionally have to look after a child. Another lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. I suppose it's one of the few non-alchemy related disciplines I'm any good at.
Albedo, may I ask, even though I don't know if you'll answer over here or not? Is it Klee? Alright, out of the question.
The subject of my first research was the elements. In this world, manipulating the elements requires a vision. Though I can't see anything resembling one on your person, how you're able to freely manipulate elemental power is something I'd like to ascertain. I've got a few questions in that regard. Firstly, do you have any extra organs? A second heart? A fourth stomach? Things of that nature.
Second heart? I'm not sure, but a fourth stomach. Are you saying I'm a herbivore of some kind? No then.
Fascinating. And this floating child is connected to your body in some way?
Not really.
What a stupid question. Can't you see the gap between us? And another thing, it's Paimon, not floating child.
I was merely considering the possibility that you were an external organ. Perhaps there is some invisible force connecting you.
I caught Paimon with a fishing rod.
Oh, that rules out that possibility. I wonder, did Paimon guide the elemental power to you?
Not sure.
But that would mean that Paimon's elemental power would be enough to break through a mountain rock at least 10 meters thick, or cause the waterfall south of Springville to flow backwards. No, that definitely can't be it.
Hey, how would you know anyway?
He's an alchemist.
In that case, it would appear that there's no obvious difference between the composition of your body and that of the humans in this world. Given that there's clearly a discrepancy in their research, it seems that only experimentation will yield the answers. Firstly, this mysterious elemental power. I'd like to examine exactly how it manifests externally. Let me lure a few slimes to the area. Perhaps you'd be able to defeat them, using whatever method comes most naturally to you.
Albedo, can I use my teammates?
Huh? Doesn't seem very sciencey.
Direct and clear observation are imperative to a good experiment. This is just a simple exercise.
Actually, there's one thing I want to ask. Why can non-vision bearers defeat the slimes too? Interesting question.
Naturally, if you require a greater challenge, we could bring in 6 Oceanids.
No thanks. I can't even defeat one by myself.
Slimes! Slimes are fine!
As long as I'm being battered around by hydro mimics, they're the pain.
Well, prepare yourself. The slimes will be here any moment.
Slime summon!
Incinerate! Breath of the flame!
Oh, and Albedo? Yes, I do not bear prior energy. So, please don't ask me how I get the prior out of my pocket. Teammate power.
Boom boom!
Are you serious? You have more?
Incinerate!
Well, not that I'm afraid of cryo slimes, but I just don't like large cryo slimes or geo slimes. That's my point. Wait, you know what? Give me that.
Great work. Did you feel anything out of the ordinary?
They were cryo slimes instead of a mix.
If you're injured, I have a few emergency potions ready.
Just a bit cold.
Excellent. According to my observations, the manifestation of the external elemental flow is as expected. Elemental reactions are normal. There's nothing out of the ordinary. Now that we know that the external flow is manifesting normally, let's test the internal flow.
Internal flow? How do you test that?
Wait, you're not telling me to eat a thing, right?
It's very simple. I can use alchemy to create a potion that will extract elemental power. If the elemental power is stored or accumulated physically within your body, this potion may elicit an elemental reaction.
Will it make my stomach swirl? Or will it crystallize my stomach? I think it'll be by swirl since I'm being aminal now.
Sounds kinda terrifying.
Don't worry. In the normal course of events, you'd feel some temporary queasiness. No bodily injury.
Queasy. So, it is that medicine. Huh.
And in the abnormal course of events?
If anything unexpected occurs, I've made the necessary preparations. Try not to worry.
That's not hugely reassuring.
Well, it's not that there aren't any risks involved. But if there is anything blocking your elemental flow, we'll be able to locate it with this test. Just a warning. If an internal elemental reaction occurs for any other reason, that's a bad sign.
This is like a health checkup.
Yes, that's an excellent way to think about it. Before we get started, the potion we'll use for the test is missing a catalyst. We'll need to find it.
Catalyst?
It's a type of ore known as star silver, but unfortunately not all of it is suitable. I'll take you to my campsite. We can gather some star silver ore on the way. I'll point out any likely contenders.
Wait.
All
Star
going to
silver.
plan, we should be able to begin concocting the potion when we get to the campsite.
Star silver. Where have I heard that?
Paimon's still got a few safety concerns, but it seems like there's a silver lining. Let's keep our eyes open.
Star silver. Yep, I collected a ton of these before.
Here, should do for catalyst purposes. This one, usable with a bit of polish.
Hey. Where are you going?
What luck. This should be enough. My campsite is just up ahead. I'll lead the way.
I think I already know where it is. For some typical reason. And Albedo, can you fix the bridge with your elemental powers? It's kind of a pain that you have to, well, glide over a bridge. Oh, hey there,
This is my
Timus.
campsite. I've added the materials
Timius.
we collected to the concoction. While we are waiting, have a look over here.
It's Timius.
My assistant Timaeus here is helping me with my research. I'm guessing you may have met in Mondstadt already.
Yep, and sorry that I pronounced your name wrong. Oh, it's the painting from before.
Hello! I've just gotten hold of the data from your experiment. The report is already up on the board there.
Whoa! Look at all the data! You got all these results from one slime battle?
I wouldn't call them results, inferences, and a few daring guesses perhaps. I think the most rational direction would be to expound on the phylogenetic relationship between this traveler and the slimes.
Rational?
Consider. You don't have a vision, but you can manipulate elemental energy. The slimes don't have visions either, yet they too are able to manipulate the elements.
Are you saying that I'm a slime of some sort?
Following this line of thought, I'm sure we'll be able to establish a basis in fact.
I'm a slime. I have no gender. Okay, that's not that's not the animation. Um, uh, awkward.
Not bad for a point of entry. But strictly speaking, slimes are elemental life forms. In other words, beings consisting entirely of the elements. A cryoregisvine, or even a whopperflower might be a better analogy. But tracing back the phylogenetic relationships between plants and animals, you might have to trace back to the world's origins. In that sense, things might get difficult, don't you think?
Yes, sir. That sounds correct.
After all, we've got our primary data already. This traveler is a visitor from another world.
Hi.
If it turned out that she did have a phylogenetic relationship with this world. Now that really would be something, wouldn't it?
Ah, it would. Apologies. I was so excited to get the data. I'll slow down a bit next time. Speaking of data, to complete our research, we'll need some more. I'll be conducting analysis here for the time being. If you're keen for an update, just come and find me.
Great, I'll leave you to it. Looks like the potion's ready. I'll try a little first. If all goes well, I'll hand it over to you. In line with my expectations. Ready to drink.
Alright, Albedo.
Remember to keep calm at all times. And breathe deeply if you feel unwell.
Okay. Albedo, may I ask you a question? Just in case I do feel uneasy on the stomach. Where's the bathroom? 'Cause I don't see any here. I'm not easy to will just use grass to cover up my, well, primitive senses. But if you insist, I'll do it somewhere private. Okay, got you. Sorry that I kind of took a little bit of stuff, but experience is all that alchemy needs. Just thinking if those could help. Okay, heard you. Well, not actually return, but
I've just tried some. It's in line with my expectations. Remember to keep calm at all times, and breathe deeply if you feel unwell. I'll be noting down all observable results and data points.
okay. Timaeus?
Doesn't sound very rigorous. Surely there's another approach.
Alright, guys. Just gotta make, what should I eat? Too oily, too much fish, too sticky, too oily. Oh yeah, I remember. Before you take a stomach test, you have to be empty stomach for 6 hours. Or is it the other way around? After you take the test, you have to be 6 hours empty stomach. Man, when was the last time I took my stomach exam? Let me warm up by a fire and think. Oh, yeah, right. Keep your stomach empty for 6 hours after you take the stomach test. Now remember. Thanks, fire. Alright, here we go. Drink the potion. Press V to navigate. Open your inventory and use the experimental potion. A potion that Albedo made using alchemy, despite its unusual color. Not really. Albedo insists that the potion will work just as expected. Drinking it should not cause any adverse side effects. Are you sure? This purple color looks like the tainted blood. Will it give me strength? I presume. I'm burning.
Tasty? You've got a funny look on your face.
It's burning a bit.
You said you tried some already. You sure it was ready? What's happened to her?
Oh, this was the result I was expecting. And a very positive one at that. This potion channels elemental power into the body. Under normal circumstances, a repelling reaction is to be expected. But if the internal elemental flow is unimpeded, you'll only experience momentary discomfort. Once the flow is complete, there won't be any other effects.
I felt prior energy, which is an element that I wasn't supposed to have.
So you knew you'd be sick and still drank some?
It was my own concoction, of course. Only natural for me to be the guinea pig.
Out of consideration for the test subjects.
But of course, you're my assistant. By all sense and reason, it would be wrong of me to place that risk onto you. In conclusion, I'd say we have our conclusion.
Oh.
As far as elemental energy is concerned, you're no different from anyone else in this world. Nothing peculiar.
Aw, Paimon wanted something cooler to happen.
You mean me turning into a Predator slime? By the mid-time, it's minus 40 degrees outside because it's dragon spine. Hey, that rhymed.
Then again, better an ordinary result than a peculiar result. Peculiar results have a tendency to be of the undesirable variety.
I feel like you're referring to something in particular.
The good thing about ordinary is that everything is an object of reference, and everyone understands you. People are the same. They can understand, empathize, encourage, and support one another.
Is my face red?
When you're sick, a doctor can diagnose you because they are you. When something goes wrong, You can ask people who've made the same mistake for their experience, because you are them, but a peculiar person. They don't have much recourse for the things we take for granted. The essence of their life is fundamentally different. For example, a human can't understand the life of a pyroregisvine or an eye of the storm. Have I explained it clearly enough?
I think I'm getting it.
To sum up, this has been a positive outcome. Going forward, you can use your elemental power without fear. Timaeus, the results of the new experiment are out. If you could see to collating them.
Just a moment, sir. I'll handle it. Oh, you gave me a lot to consider. Really stretched my limits. I'm thinking a lot clearer now. Having you down as an animal wasn't very precise of me, but starting with the premise of an elemental life form, now that was...
Not bad. I think it's an interesting line of inquiry. Whatever the truth of the matter, I'd like your research at the fore as opposed to my judgment.
You can count on me, sir. I'll extract a result satisfactory to all.
Satisfactory. What time is it? I bet we don't have, like, shooters or just a huge, humongous cave with a lot of fungi laying around, right? Why is no one answering? Oh, yeah, right, we're not in that world. We don't have a HUD OS.
Is he trying to join the Knights? He's starting to sound like a suck-up. What Paimon meant to say was, that's the spirit. Mr. Albedo, say something.
Before we can proceed with our research, I need to prepare something. Wait one moment. If you're interested, why not have a look around? It may help to pass the time.
Okay. Observe table. It wouldn't hurt to, it wouldn't hurt to touch it, would it? Well, it would if you touch the fire. Nothing to examine here, just a bunch of bottles. Okay. Hey, why can't I observe the painting? Are you serious? Observe shelf.
Here comes Albedo. Let's go see him.
Hi, Timaeus. May I? Yes, of course I'll be careful. Okay. Alright, where was that recipe that I obtained from a tree? There it is. Right, talk to the returning Albedo. The returning. Hey there.
I'm back. Did you see anything interesting?
Couldn't make heads or tails of it.
Not to worry. They're all for alchemical purposes. You'd be hard-pressed to find an everyday use for them. Well, on with the research. There may be significant differences between different worlds. Take Tevat, for example. Here, those with visions can manipulate the elements, but worlds may well exist where only one person is able to do so. Or even everyone.
Or none.
So, leaving elements to one side, do you possess any unique abilities? Ones that don't exist in this world?
My cooking abilities? Oh, that doesn't count? Okay.
I think answering this question calls for the same methodology as last time. In other words, time for the next experiment.
Am I battling slimes again?
No, no. You shan't be required to exert quite so much effort this time around. Now, see this pillar here? Use your willpower to try and break it.
Uh, Sorry, I just can't do it. One, your stuff is next to the pillar. Two, I'm not Kung Fu Panda.
That was your best effort? Well, can't be helped, I suppose.
What's with the disappointment? Isn't that, like, impossible?
Paimon, do you watch Kung Fu Panda? A ox hitting a rock with just two jade blades and the whole piece of rock just exploded. Yeah, that.
Have you tried using your elemental power with food? I don't mean for cooking as such. Rather, channeling your power into the ingredients themselves. I'm curious to see how the taste and texture respond. It may even help with proliferation.
By that, you can ask Xiang Ling, who actually left for Liwei a long time ago. Alchemists certainly have active imaginations.
I suppose I have a curiosity for things that others find surprising. Anyway, why don't you cook us up a sunshine sprat? I've just finished preparing the recipe.
Cooking? Paimon was looking forward to more mad scientist stuff.
Not only is this recipe a staple for me, it's also worth experimenting with and highly nutritious.
Paimon bets you're just hungry.
Aren't you two?
It does sound yummy, though. Okay, Paimon approves.
I'll save you a fin or two.
Good buddies are always on the same page.
I'll leave you to it then. Looking forward to the results. If there's anything left over, maybe Timaeus can finish the last morsels.
um, I'll just cook him one instead.
Paimon doesn't think we'll have that problem. How are we gonna channel elemental power into the food? Maybe try the willpower thing again. Where did you get these ideas from anyway?
Sunshine Sprat. Increases all party members. Oh, that's not what I'm supposed to read. I'm supposed to cook. Well, here we go. You sure you not want to be inside? It's kind of chilly out here. Oh, I was trying to make a joke.
That was fast. Looking forward to testing the results. An average outcome experimentally, but you've really brought out the flavor. You seem well versed in the science of gastronomy. As far as the proliferation hypothesis is concerned, we've come up short. Seems like food presents the same headaches in your world as it does ours. Unless... could it be that the natural laws of this world are limiting your unique abilities?
We just didn't know how to channel elemental power into the food. It's a little more complicated than adding herbs and spices, you know.
Not to worry. At least we put some food to good use. No need to feel disheartened. And here's your portion. Enjoy. I can box it up if you like.
I'm good.
Woohoo! Thanks! Glad you were paying attention.
You're Paimon's new favorite.
I can tell that you're good friends. Paimon was keeping an eye on you and your safety during the whole experiment. Not that Paimon would have been able to do much if things had gone wrong. But anyway.
Hey! You were being nice a second ago. But you do have tasty recipes, so Paimon forgives you. And you're right, we are good friends. You have good friends too, right? Good students?
Yes. I'm fortunate too, I suppose. Anyway, moving on to the next experiment. There are all manner of alchemical items here. Keeping them in their proper place is a challenge at the best of times. A while ago, I had the misfortune of misplacing a batch. I managed to retrieve the majority, but 2 vials have been evading me. Animal crystal fly elemental extract and electrohypostasis powder.
Are they kind of different?
Paimon's barely finished eating and you want us to go gathering again?
Don't worry if you can't locate them. I was planning to replace them anyway. Though finding them would save me the hassle. If you had, say, a superpower, like night vision or vibratory sensing, lost property would be a thing of the past. I must have dropped them somewhere in the area where you were looking just now.
So, guess we'd better take a look.
There should be some elemental traces on the last items.
Oh yeah! You could use elemental sight!
Wait, Albedo, aren't you Geo? I mean your element. Element. In my eyes, it shows nothing. It shows that you're interactable. Don't mind me. I'm going on to find some, well, stuff. Alright, where are they?
This must be electrohypostasis powder! The extract of an animo crystal fly can only be animo elemental energy, right? This has gotta be it! Still in one piece! Good thing the vial's so strong!
Albedo? Albedo!
Goodness, you managed to find them. Incredible. 1,000 thanks. I'm wondering, this elemental sight, this is what allowed you to locate the items and find me here on the mountains, correct?
Yep.
Yep! Guess it does sorta count as a superpower, huh?
Unfortunately, though elemental sight is seldom seen, it is not unheard of in Teyvat. Only a never-before-seen otherworldly power would be of benefit to my research.
You mean, we failed again?
Don't be disheartened. This falls entirely within my expectations. Besides, getting these items back, I'd call this a very worthwhile experiment. I have to commend your deduction that the items would contain elemental traces. Right then. Up until now, our research has focused on your otherworldly identity. Our research on your identity as one of us is just beginning.
With you to the end.
In essence, the differences between humans are reflected in our intellectual and physical capabilities. Let's start with physical.
Please do not tell me to climb.
Looking out from where we're standing, can you see what Sucrose is doing?
Barely.
And if you jumped from here and landed on that cliff, the one over there, could you see her then?
I don't think so.
So what about if you planted a single blow on the mountain face here, and it burst into 1,000,000 fragments? Then could you see her?
No.
Then I shouldn't get too excited. Still, we'll gain a more thorough understanding with an experiment. I know of a location that will be perfect for a physical test. Please, follow me.
Will do. The second experience, the world. Hey, the snow is still moving. And the grass is too. I said the world. What? Okay, I guess I have to be Jojo then. Well, excuse me. That person, not Jojo. Ow. Well, and of course we have to climb. My least favorite thing to do on Dragon Spine. Uh-oh. And that gives you a clear reason why I don't like climbing. I mean, you viewers, Albedo can't hear me over here. Thanks for Crimson Agate. It did feel chilly for a sec.
You want us to jump from up here?
Not necessarily. Not if you know of a better method, that is.
Oh, we better have a better method.
Whichever method you choose, the experiment will end when you reach the opposite shore of the lake.
Lake?
I will factor the time expended and your top speed into my comparative analysis.
Oh, top speed? Then that's easy.
The opposite side of the lake. So, we're gonna be swimming?
Paimon, you remember we have the wing glider, right?
Without limitations, we complete tasks intuitively, using the method that seems most rational to us. Some of us would be unable to stand the icy waters. Others might find the whole thing rather refreshing. No matter what choice you make, it's all a part of the experiment. For me, every detail is invaluable to the research.
My kind of experiment.
Then if you would, please, I eagerly await the results.
Wait a minute. While we're busy testing, what exactly are you gonna be doing?
Me? Recording data, responding to risks, providing emotional support.
So if we do decide to go swimming, you gonna dive in with us?
No. Unless you're thinking
Whoa,
of conducting competitive research?
Oh! Forget Paimon said anything.
Burr. Albedo, excuse me for a sec.
Someone needs assistance.
And please don't ask me how I changed to another person by just a click of a button. That's a computer problem, which I'm not very good at explaining. As a matter of, well, I just absolutely glided that competition.
Great work. I've never seen a performance quite like it. Your reputation precedes you, traveler. The data shows that you're easily outperforming the average citizen in Mondstadt.
Or not Amber over there.
But you followed us the whole way without breaking a sweat!
Me? Actually, I used alchemy to cheat a little. But anyway, if it turns out that the natural laws of Tavad do not affect you, I should be able to make various inferences about the otherworldly civilization you belong to. If the natural laws of Tavad do affect you, then I shall be able to make inferences into the kind of evolution that would occur under the absence of such effects. The innumerable possibilities that this could present, the captivating insights, it would be something to savor again and again.
But how does this help your research?
You've helped me to unravel many of the problems that were holding it back. When we return to the campsite, I should be able to show you something interesting.
What else have you searched in this realm?
I may be about to make some analogies between you and a few unusual specimens. I hope you won't be offended. Old, petrified trees, a sun 8 times the size of our own. The essence of the investigative process is enthralling, but such feelings are inevitably fleeting in nature. I'm willing to pour all my energy into research, and yet specimens are finite. As the unknown transitions into the realm of scientific understanding, the feeling of enlightenment is lost. All these things that start out as objects of fascination end up possessing the prosaic mundanity of a sunsetia or a sweet flower. They cease to be noteworthy.
Oh, so that's why you wanted to paint those hilly turtles? Because you got to see something new and interesting and the differences between them?
You're finally linking to the world, Paimon.
Precisely. To quote my exact words from earlier, these creatures are, for the most part, quite boring, not worth closer inspection. There is precious little about them that serves to pique my curiosity now.
So after all these experiments, are we gonna be, like, boring to you? Like some basic draft of a sketch?
Of course not. You have been of great assistance to me, and I will remember this friendship for a lifetime. Now, before we head back to the campsite, there's one more experiment. Intelligence. Follow me. There are some other ruins nearby.
Teleportation it is.
I imagine you must have encountered more than a few conundrums during your travels. I'd like to observe your intelligence by means of a practical test of your capabilities, much as we did for the physical test. I'd like you to explore these ruins and return with your findings. There are 2 puzzles located at the far ends of the ruins. After completion, you should be able to activate the mechanism in the center. As with the physical test, there are no restrictions. Everything you do is an action I wish to observe.
I'm getting good at these, I guess.
A tried and tested adventurer, I see. So, let's see you in action. Start wherever you like.
It's better to start now. And that's the wrong way. Oh, not one of these!
It's a complex environment, so proceed with caution.
It's one ceiling. Actually, excuse me, too. Why are you here?
Seems like
And
these are a common sight in the mountains. Returning them to their rightful places is up to you.
Okay, let me heal. Where are they? Alright. One is to... I see you. Oh, come on.
Prepare to be blown away! Incinerate!
There's the next one. Why do I have to do this? I'm stuck. How do I...
Shudder!
Use your brain! It might be useful. I heard you, camera. And why are you here? And why are you a level 67 instead of... Well, that number. Alright, that's not my point, I mean. Where did it go? Why are you here?
It should now be possible to activate the central mechanism.
Activate.
Exactly what will happen when you do is something I'm looking forward to find. Oh, seems that the water level has suddenly decreased. What's this?
Unfamiliar patterns.
To the best of my knowledge, these belong to a script of some kind. They can be found all over Teyvat, but they've never given up their secrets. There's still a lot to learn about them. And as for why they should ever have come to rest here, a true mystery. Let me make a copy first. I'll make time to go over them in greater detail after our research.
Another thing for the don't understand list. Unsolvable mystery this, weird experiment that. It'd be nice to get some cool results for once. Seems like if you want the reward, you gotta pay the price.
I've truly gained a lot from all this. Comparatively, the little reward I can offer is too small to mention.
Albedo, I'm not in the camera for some reason.
Let me return to the campsite first. By the time you get back, I may just have a fleeting miracle. We should be able to see what's in the water now. Let's have a look.
And that's the reason. Well, don't worry, Albedo. You did your job. Yes, I am okay. And why can't we telegraph? Don't ask me. Albedo, I might have to clear something first. I'll talk to you later. You didn't see them? You didn't see this? Well, I'm not surprised. I'm not gonna alert him. I'm gonna stay here. Hi.
What's this?
Unfamiliar patterns. I traveled back in time.
To the best of my knowledge, these belong to a script of some kind. They can be found all over Tevat, but they've never given up their secrets.
And yeah, please don't ask me why am I back in this time and have we talked about this? Because I don't know too. What was it? A, a huge coral slime shooting me in my absence and, well, that?
There's still a lot to learn about them. And as for why they should ever have come to rest here, a true mystery. Let me make a copy first. I'll make time to go over them in greater detail after our research.
Another thing for the don't seems like if you want.
I've truly gained a lot from all this. Comparatively, the little reward I can offer is too small to mention. Let me return to the campsite first. By the time you get back, I may just have a fleeting miracle for you to witness.
See you soon!
Paimon's kind of looking forward to seeing the results of all this brain ache. Unless you can think of anything better to do, let's head back to the campsite.
Not so fast. You're not leaving until I'm convinced that nothing dangerous is going on here.
You didn't leave the mountain?
I most certainly did not. And I've witnessed everything that you and Albedo have been up to. I must say, you let your guards down. Or maybe you were drawn in by his compelling-sounding hypothesis and friendly demeanor.
What do you mean?
Taking orders from a complete stranger? Drinking anonymous potions? Participating in all kinds of strange experiments? I'd sooner believe you were tricked than that you would be so naive. Or perhaps, you were colluding from the beginning.
Sister Rosaria's guard's so high, she can't even see over the top of it.
Well, I was just helping him with his research.
It doesn't matter what you think. He could be a saint for all you know. But I understand him a little better than you, Outlander. I'm only concerned with one thing. Whether his alchemy has transformed you into something more sinister.
No way! Paimon would have sensed it. And anyway, he didn't even use any alchemy.
With an alchemist of his level, you wouldn't sense a thing. In any case, I'm not about to let a potential threat back into Mondstadt.
So, what are you gonna do?
You came here to be sure, so you must have ways of reassuring yourself.
I've got to hand it to you. You have your moments. If I can be sure that nothing you came into contact with is dangerous, that's good enough for me. I've investigated everything else. The only items left on the agenda are these symbols.
But we don't even know what they mean.
Can someone translate this into another language?
That much is true. Not to mention, seems like there's nothing more to them. But for insurance purposes, I'd better make a copy. Now then, all things considered, I deem that you pose no immediate threat, which is what I was hoping. I would have been one very unhappy sister if you'd made me work overtime on your account.
Overtime?
Do you mean you have the chance to hold a stasis rifle?
Before we go our separate ways, Outlander, a word of advice. Don't be so quick to trust Albedo, and don't repeat the same mistakes that you did this time. You made a lot of rash decisions today.
Where do you?
She's gone! So stubborn. Mondstadt doesn't have many people like that.
Maybe she's just sensitive.
Huh. Never mind her. Let's go see Albedo.
Paimon, give me some time. Interesting. Alright, I'll go there in my meantime. Albedo, I'm back.
You're back. Good timing. I've just about reached the conclusion. You took quite a while. Did you get held up on the way back?
Not really.
Time for the results. We got a myriad of data today, and it was very difficult to finish all the research in one go. But the integral preliminary conclusion that I can offer you is you're very much like a human from this world.
You couldn't tell that just by looking? We spent all day working our butts off for that?
Please, I understand that this may have seemed self-evident to you, but in fact, nothing in this world should be taken for granted. Have you ever considered that the world of Tevat may have a natural hostility to Outlanders?
Only the gods will know. Well, definitely not Venti. Venti, he gave me a pass. And by the Geo Acorn. Just kidding, I know how to pronounce it. Please. But, well, there's only one who has shown true hostility to us. Me and my lost brother.
I mentioned the natural laws of this world. You're able to converse with me here without consequence, and nothing seems amiss. But it's arguably a small miracle. The only other life form that, like you, has come here from afar is the seed that I mentioned. Under the effects of Tevat's natural laws, it isn't even able to sprout, let alone bloom. But after I observed you, I had another idea. Imitating you helped to inspire my alchemy. And so...
Huh?
Whoa! It looks like something's appearing!
Okay.
the transition from nothing into something, from shoot to stem, and now to fruition. Is not nurturing otherworldly life also nurturing the world itself?
Aww.
Well, it was beautiful.
It would seem that that's as far as we go. A transient bloom of incomparable beauty. Life's proudest achievement.
Paimon thought with all our efforts, it might have bloomed forever, and it didn't even have any fruit.
Life is a manifold tapestry of free entities. Its value shouldn't derive from how long it stays with us. Even a momentary burst is precious.
Hey, it's I.
A short life can be well lived. A life lived efficiently, lived to perfection, is necessarily one unburdened by loneliness. So, do you understand what I meant about us conversing here arguably being a small miracle?
Well, I haven't withered just yet.
Huh? Things feel a little heavy right now. Don't be sad. You've got Paimon to look after you. Albedo, Paimon really wants to be your friend.
Thank you both. Even if dispelling loneliness is not essential for life, it certainly doesn't hurt.
Is this supposed to be from...
Your help inspired me to discover the means to make a flower bloom.
So, I'm a helpful specimen.
I mean that the time I've spent traveling with you in the mountains was a valuable journey for me. In the future, if the need arises, can I solicit your help again?
Sure. Even if you just want some company, find me anytime.
Well, glad I can count on you. I made a point throughout of telling her how ordinary the results were. But what was that sediment I saw forming at the bottom of the vial? It should not have been there. What could it mean? Those born of Earth are bound by its imperfections, but those born of chalk are free of impurities. You and I are alike, both composed of a substance that has yet to be fully defined. If, one day, I lose control, destroy Mondstadt, destroy everything, can I rely on you to stop me?
Yes, you would.
Whenever you need me, I'll be there.
Thanks for the help, Noel. Alright, guys, I'm gonna stop this episode over here. Next, I'll be on the. Yeah, I have to do that. Just to make sure I don't cut myself. I'll be on the plaza. Meet you there, camera. I'll be going. See you. You have to stop recording so I can move. Yeah, right.